What problems do new managers face? Well, we're going to talk about some coming up right now. Welcome everyone, Michael Finley here with another episode of Leadership Roll Call, where we give you tips, suggestions, and recommendations on how you can become a more effective leader. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you, as a new manager, what challenges or problems did you face? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Please put it in the comment section below. We've talked on this channel about new managers before. This is an exciting opportunity and it can be fulfilling, but it can also come with some anxiety. A new manager rarely gets training on day one of how to be a new manager, and they might make some mistakes along the way. So we're going to talk about some of the problems that a new manager faces and how they can overcome them. One of the first problems that a new manager faces is that they're having to supervise people. So in the past, they were a regular employee and all they had to do was worry about their own responsibilities. But now as a manager, not only do they have to worry about their own responsibilities, but the responsibilities of each member of their team. And usually a manager gets thrown in without any training on how to do this. The best way to do this is to make sure you understand what is expected of your team, make sure you understand what's expected by your boss, and make sure you get to know your employees so you know their strengths and weaknesses. Another problem that a new manager faces going along with managing employees is that they try to be everyone's friend. Maybe they're trying to smooth things over because they're the one that got promoted. Maybe they're an outsider coming into a new situation and a new team. That's the problem of being a new manager. You can't be everyone's friend. B, it's not conducive to a work environment. You can be friendly, but not their friend, because there's going to come a time that you are going to have to discipline one of your employees. And if you are trying to be all chummy with them, it's going to make things worse. So again, remember, don't be their friend, but you can be friendly. Another problem that a new manager faces is they don't know who to talk to. In the past, when something happened at work or they wanted to gripe about their boss, they turned to a coworker. Now, as a manager, they don't know who to turn to. You sure don't want to gripe in front of your people. In the movie Saving Private Ryan, there's a great line in there. The soldiers are walking along and Tom Hanks is the captain over this group. And one of the soldiers asked Tom Hanks, he said, "Captain, who do you gripe to?" And the captain says, "I'm a captain. My gripes go up. I don't gripe to you. I don't gripe in front of you." That's what being a captain is all about. That's what a topic that managers really need to take heed to. They don't need to gripe to their people or in front of their people, especially about their boss. So who do you talk to? Find some family member that you trust, or maybe someone at work that is outside your department, but you need to trust them implicitly. So don't gripe to your employees or in front of them. Another challenge that new managers face is how to run a meeting. So here's the situation. Before, they probably attended a few meetings, maybe once a week, and maybe it was a one-on-one with their boss. But now they may be in charge of running a meeting. And again, no one's told them how to do this. So what's the best thing a new manager can do? Well, they need to look upon this as an opportunity. So as a new manager, you're probably going to attend more meetings. So take this opportunity to learn how to run a meeting, or maybe how not to run a meeting, depending on who's running the meeting, and incorporate that into your style. And also, this is a great opportunity for a new manager to network with other managers, get to know them, and build your own network. Another problem that a new manager faces is dealing with change. In the past, change happens, the boss tells the employee what to do, the employee goes and does it. Now, as a new manager, change comes and you're not really sure what to do as a manager. Maybe senior leadership has decided change needs to be made and they're telling you as a new manager to implement that change. So how do you go about doing it? Well, number one, you need to understand what the change is. You need to understand what the reason of the change is. And then you need to understand the impact of your team and if you have the available resources to implement this change. And then you need to communicate this change effectively to your team. So how does a new manager learn all that on the fly? By asking other managers. Talk to your boss, talk to your peers on ways to implement this change. These are just some of the problems that a new manager faces. There are many more. And they can seem daunting, especially for the first time a new manager goes through it. But by learning the job, by communicating with your boss, communicating with your peers on how to handle this, you as a new manager can overcome these problems and be an effective and successful manager. I hope this brief overview was beneficial to you. If you have a question about this topic or a comment about any topic that you would like to see in the future, please put it in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Until next time, good luck with the problems you face as a new manager.